Hello, hello, welcome in, timely jest. I came in just in time. What the heck? I was started stream and I put my clothes in the laundry, or I put my clothes in the dryer, and I was like, heck yeah. As soon as I sit down, you show up. Welcome in, jest. Hopefully you're doing okay. We are gonna be playing only Ace Attorney. I wanna try and finish this episode, or at least try and get as far as I can before I gotta go to sleep. What's good, brother? Everything's pretty good. I fixed my streaming setup. I got my mic stand now, so everything is coming up well. But now, yeah, work is starting to get a lot more difficult. But it's okay. It's what I get paid for. I get paid the big bucks for big work. So, but I'm happy. I'm happy to see you here, man. All right, let's see if this works. I tweaked my settings a little bit. See, it's dark now. Okay, it's a little bit brighter now. Nice. I'm about to hit the hay, but I can hang out for a little bit here. Nice. I adjusted my model, so my model looks a little bit dark here right now, but as the screen or scene changes, the reflections should show up on my face as lighting. So let's give that a try. We just started the second episode, so here we go. Oh no, we left off here. Okay. You see, it's kind of red because the middle of the screen is red. So Polar's shrouded in darkness. Yeah. And if I change this, look, see? See, I'm a little bit too dark. That's the issue. You can see here, I'm like a little bit blue. And then as soon as I exit from this, I'm back to red. Because of the red bow. Because it's pulling the lighting, like the average lighting. And red is the most prominent. Alright, let's talk to this guy. He has the Damask MQ, or the MO. Hey yo, it's the best pun name. Damask. I forgot his name. Hold up. If I go to court record and profiles, here it is. Look at me. Oh my god. I forgot his name. Look at me. And then there's Desiree Delight and Ron Delight. I remember. This guy is the actual fanatic. We still don't know who this guy is. So, let's talk to this guy. I forgot about the MO. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I don't think I have enough. But I can give it a try. I can give it a try. See how like my I flashed for a little bit there? Dude, I don't think I like this. It looks like I'm blushing, but I'm not blushing. If I move my head a little bit, you can see the red goes away. If I move this way, the red goes away, but right here in the middle, it's all red. All right, Detective Atby, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see the mask or Mask the Mask commit the crime. Well, now, I could hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yeah, drawn like a drunk character. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. The camera data. Take that! Take that! There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. I got it. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. Yeah. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? That's kind of rude. Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask the Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were... That's the thing. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. He was not unconscious. He wasn't bonked on the head. And I can't say that he was fast asleep because I don't think I have any evidence to suggest that. So, can I? Oh, I can't quit out. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna say he was not unconscious. Fast asleep? I don't think so either. Maybe he went to the bathroom. The bathroom. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Okay. The thing is, I don't have any evidence. I have 0. Okay, let me back out. All right, I'm gonna back out. There we go. Let's move. Let's just try and investigate. Oh, if I show her this. Okay, yeah, she won't talk to me about that. Okay. I don't want to go back there. What if I just present to him the camera data? Nope. Okay, so he doesn't want to see the camera data. There's Shito. Let's move. Let's go back. Actually, wait a sec. Here we go. Thing is, I remember this. We couldn't find anything. So, even if I were to examine, I examined everything already. Slide over. Slide to the left. Camera. That's broken sword. Okay. So there's nothing here. What if I present to her profile and present this guy? Okay, does not want to talk. Also, am I on the right network? Let me double check. Okay, I am. I was gonna say, I want this VOD to save. I gotta stream on US networks. Okay, so she won't talk to me anymore. So, go back to my office. Nothing I can do with Maya. Detention center, there's no one here. Go back to my office. Go to the mask hideout. I could talk to her, but I don't think there's anything I can show her. So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. Why? Why not? Tim, welcome in. Hello. Welcome in, Tim. The emblem is top secret. Don't you remember? Oh, sorry. There we go. Top secret. Ah, man. Okay, so I can't show her this. Camera data. This case. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. I don't remember what I have to do. Cause she won't tell me anything else. What if I present to her the profile of this guy? Nope, nothing. The mask. About your husband and Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask, of course. I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep. Okay, this is the delusional. The delusion. Yes, he's the Lulu. Okay. What if I... See, there's nowhere else I can go to try and figure this out. If I were to present to him the profile of Mask the Mask, this will surely be Mask the Mask's final heist. Last time I came close and managed to retrieve a stolen treasure. Mark my words, this criminal of humanity will be found guilty in due time. And then I, look at me, Ace Detective, will dance with joy. I have no clue what you're blabbering about, but I guess I'll find out soon. Okay, what about Ron Delight? This man surrendered to the police, admitting that he was Mask the Mask. Maybe so, but I'm not convinced that he's really behind the thefts. He is. How are you so certain? Are you sure about that? He sounds pretty sure. Just look at his forehead. It's all in the shape of his mouth and eyes. This is the classic face of a thief. It is unmistakable. This fraud of a detective, yeah. Is there anything that isn't unmistakable to you? Okay. I don't think I can show him any other evidence. The sword? Okay. He doesn't want to see the sword. Sacred urn? No. The statue? No. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do with this guy. Present the sword to her? Nope, she doesn't want to see it. Present the statue. She doesn't want to see it. The sacred urn. Nope. Okay, maybe I just have to investigate the background. No, no. See, I already investigated everything. No, no. I can't tell. Okay. Basement warehouse has nothing for me. I already checked everything. There's like literally nothing for me. No, nothing here. Let's go line by line. I already found out about those. There should be evidence that this guy fell asleep or somehow left the room. His box is broken, the sword's broken. Ladder, the only door, the camera. Okay, shutter did go off once. I wonder if that detective brought this camera in with him. Let's take a look at it. It says property of Lordly Taylor on it, so it's borrowed. Kind of strange for an ace detective, yeah. I wish I can get in there. 'Cause I'm stuck. The security. Paltry little collection of treasure exhibit. Why do you say that? That urn that was stolen is pretty important? Maybe, but its actual value was appraised at 0. 0? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ammy. 0! Anyways, I left all the security arrangements to the detective at me, but 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Kudain. Or I'm just gonna say Kudan. Kudain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there, so maybe one of them was actually the Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Also, I think am I dropping frames right now? I am dropping frames. I'm lagging. Oh no. How do I fix this? Oh, did I stop dropping frames? Yep, okay, I'm back to normal. Good. I was lagging there for a second. I don't know why. Okay. The calling card, she won't tell me anything else about. I can't present anything. It has to be something here. We'll exhaust all of our options. So I already talked to him completely. In terms of court record, I feel like I have everything. Not this. I can't investigate that. I can't investigate that. Okay, I think I know what to do. Let's try this out. Might as well try it. Here we go. Psych lock. All right, we got the first one down, no problem. Yes, I was guarding the warehouse. Okay, yep. Show him some proof, show him this. There we go. There was a security camera. Yes. Okay. Precisely. Okay, same thing. And then the camera went off once. That's fine. Sick. Monocle. Okay, now I need to figure out the reason why. The mask MO is locked. Yeah. This is his we're trying to figure out what his MO is. And I have no idea what it was. So, man. The only thing I can think about, this was bent. Either he got, I don't know. Okay, here it is. Let's think about this. I have no evidence. I have zero evidence that he was asleep. Zero. I have zero evidence that he was using the bathroom because, yeah, zero evidence. So, unconscious. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Oh, no. Why was the computer shut off once? I'm not sure. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me evidence. I haven't used this. Is this it? Detective at me. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Oh, really? Okay. Surely you must be joking. Show us your head. Show me the bump on your head. So he must be fast asleep. You think that I, look at me, could easily be knocked unconscious? This sword proves it. I mean, that's circumstantial evidence, Phoenix. That's the sword. Before the theft, this sword was in the hands of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. Ooh. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Oh, really? Sick. Oh, it's bright. Unlock success. Okay, here we go. Finally. I can't deny that there may have been a small hint of truth in what she said. Yes, so you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Come on, Maya, a little bit. Don't embarrass this man. Clobber, what an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. Yeah, true. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Then how did the camera take a photo? Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch, Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. Yeah, you can say that again. How could he have underestimated a thief that badly? True. I thought clobber is the only word to use. I don't know. Here it is. With a blow to the back of the head. Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? Wrong. No, that he would never actually saw the thief. Yes. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be the mask. Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably the mask. But you never actually saw him. Yeah. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for such contingency. Oh. Last night the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. Oh, right. Oh, that's such a good photo. What the heck? That's a really good photo. Oh man, I thought it was gonna be like a smudge on the lens or like a blur, but this is a really, really good photo. Are you kidding me? This is so incriminating. That's him! The mask! Security camera photo. This is insane. The thief can be none other than the arch criminal the mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? What's his reason? His reason. So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. What is he talking about? Well, he could have faked that he got hit by the sword and worn the disguise to frame someone else. I think so as well. I think that's a very possibility. But how would you know about that? Huh, have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Sigh, I guess we'd better go take a look just in case. All right, he's telling us to go to Damascus hideout. He said a green envelope. Oh, it's right here. A sec. No way, really? This? Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said? Yeah, exactly that. Mr. Delay had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. Okay. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go through people's mail. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring 50,000 buckaroons. 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right. How did Luke Atme know about that? Oh, my mom's birthday. Yeah, October 12th. My dad's birthday is October 15th. Ding dong. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. It won't take a second, I promise. Debt collectors. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Uh-oh. Who is this? Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. What's going on? She's a married woman. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah, you're... I'm gonna guess. Out of all the characters that I've met, I am going to guess that it's Larry. It is! It's Larry! Nick, it's you! And Maya too, what a fluke! It is Larry! Larry! Long time no see. There's only one person that talks that way. What, you know each other? Yeah, Larry's my best friend, he's my best bro. Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on? She's married, Larry. Something? You mean if I underestimated you, Nick? A gorgeous lady like this? And married too? Way to go, dude. No. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Here it is. Funny you should ask, Tim. Here's the explanation. Larry Butts, ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we do know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. Yeah, from the first game. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Yes. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. You two are old childhood friends, I see. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to check on my bike. See ya. Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. All right. Why are you here? So, oh, this music is giving me a headache. What the heck? There's like no rhyme or reason. It's just random beats. So what are you doing here anyways? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked up this last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd return it myself. Ron's wallet? Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey Nick, It's not what you're thinking at all. Yeah, you're going after a married woman, Larry. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit, yeah. Ah, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is just here to check out Mrs. Delight. Yeah. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what the uniform is all about. Wallet. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking me that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. Yeah. I guess it was around 1 o'clock in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. Really? He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure, here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said that you were working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. True. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Key card. Sick. If I present to him the key card... can I present to him the key card? There you go. So you're sure about this key card? Yeah. Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Yeah, that could exonerate my client. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data's off limit to outsiders. Larry must have lied on his resume. Yeah, true. And if I lose this job, I'd never have a chance to be with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Oh God. All right, can I move somewhere else? Detention center? No, I can't talk to him. At me. What's the meaning of this? Okay. You won't help me with this. Okay, let me just finish talking to Larry. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I've last heard from you. 2 years! Holy. And what's with those clothes? Well, you look weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Oh, he's not having fun. Ha. What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you. Women, I don't trust them anymore. Oh God, please, Larry. You got dumped again? Well, you know Bennifer? What kind of Bennifer? What, huh? What kind of name is Bennifer? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. You went to Nihon. That's when I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Bennifer, Caddy Tom? I've never heard either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually. Anyways, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Yeah, women. They're so... Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. That's kind of, I don't know. I don't like Larry very much. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Okay, cool. If I go to court record and I show him the wallet. I keep forgetting. Present first. What do you know about him? Beats me. Okay. That Desi is one awesome lady, alright? It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time with a married woman. A long time, huh? Yeah, well, except for when I feel Except for what I feel about you, Maya. I don't think he even knows what he's saying anymore. Yeah. He's losing his mind. Now get Old Bag in here and things will be even more interesting. That's the last person I want to see. Camera data? Nope. Security camera photo. No. Treasure exhibit. Wait. Okay, doesn't care. Okay, he doesn't care about it. The wallet. Here it is. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious. You know what I was interested in? If Master Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. He's gonna steal his wife. Okay. So I can't talk to him anymore. If I move, if I can't slide over. I wanted to talk to Desiree, but I can't. What if I present to him the blackmail? Oh, here it is. Hey, Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Uh-oh. Huh? A blackmail letter? Yes. Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Who's Alexis? Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. 50,000 buckaroons. I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Woo! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job at KB Security. What? Sounds like I really should find out more about this KB Security company. Okay, KB Security? Yes. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work. Yeah, in fact, I'm on the job right now. I doubt it. You're not on the job. So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. No. Yes, sigh. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyways, that's so far. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? Well, it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred then, whoa, then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Yeah, true. Steel Samurai, your phone. Beep. Moshi mosh. Hello, is this the right residence? Ah, Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. Oh no! What? Give me that phone, Nick. Burley, where are you right now? I was walking along and found myself in front of that person's office. Oh my god, is she with Look At Me? Run away! That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zavadi when he's excited. Run! Look at me, Ace Detective. Run, Pearls! Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. All right, I'm a little scared. No, you should be. With Look At Me? All right, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like a real cutie. Get out of here. Get out of here. Another one of your special friends? No. Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? See ya. Get out of here, Larry. Disgusting. What is this bag? Oh, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, Burley. I never thought I'd see the two of you again. Ayo, Larry, yeah, really, ayo, Larry. Wait, I can't read. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were last here? Yeah, there's this bag on top of the table. Now that you mention it, yeah, there's this bag on top of the table. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. Yeah. Come on, Larry. Even Bybot agrees. Bybot looks at Larry with disgust and contempt. He's just like, come on, Larry. Disgusting. Alright, this bag. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. She's like the devil on your shoulder. She's like, come on, commit a crime. Do it. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. It's an important investigation. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I am curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Oh my god. If it's the urn, no way. Well, hello there. He's here. Oh god. What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the courts ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. She did. Nick, I can't believe you. Immediately. Here's the bus. Here comes the bus. And we throw Maya under the bus. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Zavadi. Shall we say the figurative? Sir William will be dropping his... Huh? Before lunchtime? Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. I don't know what he's talking about. What's in the bag? Tomorrow's trial. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. I didn't make no mistake. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, Zavadi, my testimony will prove the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thieves' co-conspirators. Huh? Conspirators? Heh heh heh. You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There's a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Just looking with concern is like, this guy is mentally unwell. Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Godot? Who the heck is Godot? Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard his name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a life. Wait, I couldn't read that. A men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Okay, I was just watching my VOD. Prosecutor Godot. But the best prosecutor in this country isn't Godot. It's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. He is, huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Well, he's gonna be pretty easy to beat then. Yeah, Godot reminds me of that. Yeah, Gal Gadot. Yeah. Maybe it's pronounced Godot. Gadot? Godot? I don't know. That's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. And his identity? You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. I gotta start using that in like actual everyday conversation. If someone makes a mistake, I just have to say, you have taken a step down the path of foolishness. That's funny. To try and defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than a death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that the Mr. Delight is really the mask. Heh heh heh, my dear lady. Times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you're more mature. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Yep. Heh heh heh. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. It's a good line. I should use it too. Yeah, it's a really good line. It looks like you have taken the path, a step down the path of foolishness. It reminds me of that one Lord of the Rings line that Saruman tells Gandalf, and he's like, "So you have chosen the path of pain." It's such a good line. I use it so much, a little bit too much. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. Tough. To be continued, which we will continue right away. Yes. Save my progress. Boom. Okay, we're in a trial. Who do you say that to? It's if someone's doing something dumb, I just drop it. I would go like, "So you have chosen the path of pain." It's such a good line. Hold up. Can I play that clip? Can I play a clip of that? Let's see. You have chosen the path of pain. Oh, here it is. But you have elected for the way of pain. I thought it was the path of pain. Let me see if I can hear it. I don't think I can show it because of copyright, but here it is.
But you have elected the way of pain.
Pain! It's so good. And then he just launches Gandalf up into the air. It's so good. Oh man. And it's so good. I love that voice line. Maybe I can actually show it without getting destroyed by copyright. Okay, let me go back. If I go to media and I do this, yes, here it is.
But you have elected the way of
Pain! And he launches them straight up. There he goes. It's so good. It's like the meme, so you have chosen death. I think it's better. I'm pretty sure there's another way to call it. This is Path of Pain. Path of Pain is all Hollow Knight, I think it's called. Yeah, this is all Hollow Knight. Ugh. Okay, we're playing Hollow Knight later this week, but man, I love that. I love that voice line. It's so good. Okay, October 13th. 9:36 a.m. District Court. Wait, it's almost October 13th, right? It's the 7th. I should have played this on October 13th, like actual October 13th. Hey, Nick. What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Master Mask Glossy I bought. My God, I got like transported back in time. Who the heck calls it a Glossy anymore? Jesus. There he is, the man himself. You bought this. Where? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. Imagine playing this exactly at... Wait, what day is the 13th? Panda, welcome in. What day is the 13th? Is it on a Saturday? Oh, it's next Monday. Oh, and the 13th, I'm pretty busy. Man, I would have played it in the morning. Panda, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing okay today. From the little tents in front of the courthouse, they have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Mask to mask publicity photo. Ooh. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it. I'm the criminal. Me. He's at it again. I sent the calling court to Lord Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but yikes. Anyways, I admit I'm guilty. So make sure to give me a guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour. Oh, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. So why are you smiling when you say she's gonna kill me if I get him guilty? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. Honestly, I think she might be the mask. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. That'd be insane. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is the mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it is time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll just have to trust Desiree. Yeah. October 13th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 6. Oh my god, who's this cyberpunk-looking man? What the heck? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Who is this? Who is this man? Huh? Dude, who is this guy? Looks like he's straight out of Cyberpunk. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to? What a stupid question. What did you say? Get him out of here! Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor, are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? What? No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Good answer, Judge. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. If I was the judge, I would have been like, get this guy out of here. Get me a new attorney. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? Insubordination is crazy. I am Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. What is this jazz music? What the heck? Also, who introduces themselves as legendary prosecutor? I don't go and introduce myself to like my coworkers as like, I am Polar, legendary consultant. I don't do that. Legendary VTuber. No. He's the one that Detective Atme was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Stop asking questions. Get the show on the road, Judge. None. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you never lost before. He can't lose if he's never tried. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won either before. Oh, God. I thought you really introduced yourself to others as Polar. No. Of course I know. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings, but it makes it all the easier to stomp them down before they grow. Yes, but a mask in a court of law. Ha! Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our face or over our hearts. Get this guy out of here! What's wrong with this man? This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, God. Why does it seem like all the prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Yeah. Like, that's like saying we conceded 0 goals for the NHL season. Yeah, I'm the best goalie the NHL has ever seen because I have not let in 1 goal. It's like, how many games have you played? I played 0 games. Just who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo, I'm gonna call him Gobo. It's Godot. I'm gonna call him Gobo. Gobo. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. What is it, Gobo? What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in 2? Huh? Huh. Well then, he's like, well, anyways, let's hear the first witness. Oh, hello. Gumshoe. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. Oh, that's kind of mean. Come on. The important thing is that you know. Is what you know, that's all. Start talking. The jury must be yawning at this exchange. Yeah. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. All right, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. All right. Oh, we're getting straight into it. That's crazy. Mask the Mask is a master thief that started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card even before he commits the crime. That was his 5th heist. And as usual, he sent the card on to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is always to go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Mask the Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T. Or you can say MOT, Mott. So then the actual identity of this Mask the Mask is... Mr. Gobo, what are you? Huh? Where'd you get that? Coffee? We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Gobo. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I don't drink coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well. It's only coffee after all. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Mask the Mask who stole the urn. Yeah. It couldn't have been him. Okay, here we go. Let's lock in. Mask the Mask was a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. That's true. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he commits the crime. I know that. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sends a card to Lordly Taylor. I'm gonna press him on that. Hold it. 5th heist and your 5th screw up, huh? That's really mean, Phoenix. Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times, but this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You, of all people, shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some dumb private eye. Call your local police right away. Got me? Wow, it looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atme. I mean, everyone does. His pattern is always to go after only the most precious art pieces. That bothers me because this thing here has no monetary value. So I'm gonna press him on that. Art pieces, like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Eminon. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? Yes. No, sir. It's a blue diamond, a single rare diamond. Next was the Crow of Bongora. You know, the thing that you... Oh, the crown. The thing that you put on your head. And then next is the left hand of Hades. And then the portrait of Megina. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum. And the target of his fifth and last robbery was the sacred urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? I mean, not really. Some people, some really, really rich people, like way above society, they would do anything to have these art pieces. So that's why the black market for art pieces and other stuff exists. Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. Yeah, somehow Mr. Delight doesn't look the type. Yep, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. True. That's why we're sure it was Master. It fits his MO to a T. Here, only the most precious art pieces. No, I pressed again. I didn't mean to press. All right, skip this. Here you go. I meant to present the actual vase. The most precious art pieces, but it's been appraised at 0, so there we go. Perfect. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. Too bad most of the artworks are replicas. That's why this is what I do. I buy art from local artists. I like on my walls, if I can show you guys my apartment, on my walls, I have many art pieces from around the world, from like local artists that I love to display. I don't know if they're famous or not, but I have 2 art pieces from like Ukrainian artists. I have 1 art piece that I bought from a local artist when I still used to live in the U.S. I display that, and I have another art piece from someone from Lithuania. So support your local artist or cheap artists that live elsewhere, and then you can build your collection that way. You don't need to buy like replicas or expensive stuff. I like art pieces. Art collecting is not that big of a hobby because I use it to decorate my walls, but that's what art is for, to decorate your walls. You said he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. Yeah, the supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? I used to collect stamps. Yeah, stamp collecting is pretty cool. My dad used to collect coins. So he used to collect coins. I collect art pieces and expensive wristwatches. Everyone collects a thing. Oh, man. No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Gobo, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it, so it's priceless. I mean, that in the worst sense. Oh, okay, never mind. It's worthless. In other words, it was not the kind of item that Master Mask would normally go after. Ugh. Yes, everyone's talking. Everyone's on my side. So if I understand you correct, Mr. Wright, I also have a 1-cent coin in my drawer. That's just a penny, right? Yeah, like a US penny, which they stopped making, by the way. You're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask? Yes, that's what I'm saying. No, Phoenix, you don't say stuff like that. You just say, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it doesn't fit his MO. That's what you should have said. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but, well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Gobo? Uh-oh, the slow head shake. This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Gobo 107. Do y'all still use a 5-penny coin? Yeah, it's called a nickel. We have, or at least in the US, we have a penny, which we put out of circulation this year. So we have a penny, we have a 5-cent coin, which is a nickel. We have a 10-cent coin, we have a 25-cent, and we have a 50-cent. And then some coins are like actual dollar coins, like the gold dollar coin, but those are pretty rare. Mostly you see, wait, we don't have 50 cents. We used to have a 50-cent coin. Yeah, we have a nickel, dime, and a quarter. We used to have a 50-cent coin, but that's out of circulation for years now. Quarter is quite special. Not really. A quarter is quite common. I would say like out of all the coins, probably the 50-cent coin is probably really rare. And then we have yeah, we don't have a 50-cent coin. I have a couple in my collection because my dad, once I graduated, he gave me a couple 50-cent coins to as a gift. He was like, "Keep these. These will be worth billions of dollars one day." And I'm like, "Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it." So I still have them in my collection. They're in my my lockbox. The largest denomination for U.S. dollar is $100, right? No, actually, largest denomination. Let me see. Largest U.S. bill. The largest U.S. bill used to be $100,000. It was only issued in 1934. So it was $100,000 gold certificate. So you can get it. You can get it exchanged. Wait a second. If you're interested in purchasing or learning more about these larger denominations, more research will be available online. Okay, cool. So there is a $100,000 bill. And is this still used? Here it is. Public versus institutional use. So I think the $100,000 bill was only meant for institutional use. So they would only use it within like intra-government, like within the government, and not to the public. It's so they don't have to transfer a lot of bills and stuff like that. So I think that is it. The one that like $100,000 bill. That's a note that's used centuries ago, right? No, I think they still use it. I'm not sure. Yeah, here it is. The $100,000 bill was never in circulation and cannot legally be privately held because it's only meant for like governmental use. That makes sense. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. Oh God, that's the only thing I've got on my mind right now. Mr. Trite, what is it, Gobbo? What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole that urn, then it must be someone imitating Master Mask methods. A fake. Oh God, he's got us. A fake the mask. Fake the mask. That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Yeah. Another mug. Before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor was actually a fake. I can't do that because it's going to implicate my client. Though I don't approve of Mr. Gobbo's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact a fake the mask. A fake the mask. Let me see this here. That's him. And then I actually got a photo of the mask. That's the same guy, right? Yeah. He's not wearing the thing. Yeah, he's not wearing the thing. Look at that. So look at his chest. Chest only has the gold leaves. But here he has the entire thing, and he has the ropes on his shoulder. Yeah, he's missing the chest piece, so it has to be this. The proof is right here. Yes, this looks like a photo taken by a security camera. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ha! Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us what about this picture is so peculiar. The chest piece. It's right here. Of course. You mean Mask the Mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? She looked so disappointed. She was like, you actually were so underprepared for this court case that like you're using this that I gave you this morning? There it is. The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on the masked chest. A breach here. Bailiff, cut off his balls. Get my steed. We need to retreat at once. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape. A clasp, I see now. But the mask in the security camera photo. He has no brooch. The brooch is the same as the emblem on the mask calling card and serves as a symbol. Yeah, but the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this the mask is a fake. Oh, I've been fooled again. No. It's okay. Order. It's true. Undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? Oh, I feel so bad for him. I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how Another coffee. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Gobbo, you deserve some blame in this too. How can you have overlooked such a large brooch? Ha! The brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this? Oh. How do you have this? That's the mask brooch. How did you get this? Where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? You mean the statue of Amy Faye? Yeah. Why don't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. That's illegal, by the way. That's 100% illegal. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy's one cool customer. No, he's not cool. It's a little early to be shaking up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rhonda Light's fingerprints. Fingerprints? Oh, we're cooked. What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch. We're cooked. Order! Order in the court. Mr. Gobbo, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Masked brooch. Yeah. Ha! You mess with Gobbo, and you get burned. He's been blaming me like a damn fiddle. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything. You have proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That's so mean. That doesn't sound good at all. Yeah, that's so mean. Don't be mean to Gumshoe. He's just trying his best. Bailiff, cut off his balls. Bring in the next witness into the courtroom. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance. Huh? It's gonna be Adrian, right? No, it's not Adrian. 1 second is... Oh, wait. 1 second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shoot! Silence! Huh? Hey. Now
Bailiff,
I see.
Cut off his balls.
Cut off his balls, bailiff. It's so good. I don't know where I heard that from, but it stays in my mind. Every time I hear bailiff. Now I see. It's becoming all clear. What's clear? Zavadi. The truth has... See, I show up as red because of the reflection on his thing. The truth has been... Okay, I'm gonna turn this off real quick. There we go. Much better. Sweet. What we have here, a judge and a prosecutor and a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right, if you have been paying attention. Ha, not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. This is so bad. Well, sir prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. Get on with it. They'd either be best friends or they tear each other's heads off. Yeah, I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail. You've heard correct. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 gumshoes. Detective Gumshoe is worth anything, that is. Oh, that's so mean. Stop talking bad about him. What was this guy? Why was this guy all by himself anyways? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it. All right, give us your testimony. What I witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Mask the Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. Okay, so explain this to me. How was the brooch ripped off if there was no struggle? You didn't even land a single blow. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my visual range. But of course, that's only natural. Huh? I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. Well, sir old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but the king of thieves, the great Mask the Mask, my arch enemy. That's what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yep, I got lots to discuss with this gentleman. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning. Cool. Here it is. Press. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Huh, well, sir lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Yes, actually I have. Yeah, by a fire extinguisher, yep. And what happened? I was knocked out. And you lost your memory too. Yeah, I remember that. You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory is because I have more brains to begin with. He may have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to have been severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless, and then 30 minutes later, okay. Oh, I pressed. I meant to present evidence. Skip. Here we go. Yep. I know exactly what he's talking about. Right here. I'm gonna present. And I'm gonna present this. Yep, I was right. Mr. Atme. Could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Look with your special eyes. My brand. Aha, that belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Mask the Mask. It is, in point of fact, Mr. the Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ha, elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. No. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off. Aha! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That was the only thing I can think of. And there's only one other person that was in the position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Ugh. It was him. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court? This guy's an unreliable witness. Get him out of here. Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No. Just wait a moment, sir, old timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursery home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I was dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? True. You talk too much. Witness, so are you now saying you and the thief fought? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Hello? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atme, agree completely. Alright, here we go. Fight with the thief. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. Okay. However, Luke Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated. That's a good word. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless.
Not like this.
Not like this. Welcome in, Cat. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote. So you didn't even get to fight back. What's the point? So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask to Mask. No Mafia for Tim. Mafia is on Thursday with Silent Hill F. We were supposed to do Hitman today, though, but I ended up waking up a little bit too late for my nap. So we're playing only Ace Attorney. Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from... Huh? It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. But he got hit in the head. Well, that's certainly understandable. I, myself, always gets confused about which testimony goes with which case. That's horrible as a judge. Oh, God. That can't be good. Fight with the thief. Hitman is eh? No, Hitman's pretty good, but the thing is, like, they just gotta add some more content so it stays fresh. That's how I can't wait for James Bond. It's gonna be fun. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed the weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true, and bam! That's all she wrote. Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now. What is it? This Luke Atme, he's definitely hiding something, but why? Okay, I just gotta press on everything. Discombobulated, grabbed the weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. Press. What do you mean, weapon from the side? Naturally, the thief had no idea that I, Luke Atme, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword? You mean this sword that was all twisted up like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shichishito. So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness? A true gentleman fights with only his fists, but they were not enough. Tell me about your fight. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in college, I was second in charge of the boxing club. I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask. This guy's a real piece of work. His first blow struck true, bam, and that's all she wrote. He said first blow. Can you tell us a little bit more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. Oh God, powericious. I assumed the Atme fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask him more about this? Yeah, you were blinded. By what? So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in the golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman. The statue of Amy Faye, I'm guessing. Well, that wasn't very much help at all. Well, what do you think, Nick? Okay, the statue. No, the statue moved the night of the crime. I don't understand. I can't really press on it. I'm gonna press on this. What does that mean, discombobulated? How do you not know what discombobulated means? Oh my god. Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forget what they mean. Yeah, discombobulated. Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway? Huh? Oh, that's so dumb. Okay. Better than old people who forget they were saying what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Discombobulated mean you were like disorientated. Discombobulated is it's so good. It's so good. Okay. So many syllables. Okay. I'm just gonna press again. I'm not gonna talk about the light, I'm gonna talk about the fighting style. Alright, what was your fighting style, friend? What is this at me fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the at me fighting style? Have your back to the wall? Well, Mr. Wrights, what about that testimony? It's very important. Sorry, it's very important. Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. I put my back to the wall to fight back, but a thief's blow landed upon my third eye. Huh? What is he talking about? Third eye? Where is this third eye you're talking about? Oh, it's right between my left and, right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like. Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Forehead? So, lawyer, it looks like the creases in your forehead are getting deeper. So he got hit in the forehead. Yeah, he didn't get hit in the forehead because here it says he got hit in the back of the head. Yeah. He's hiding something. All right. No, I skipped too far. All right, it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Present this. Get out of here. Detective at me, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun is this, sir lawyer? It's truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. Ugh, it seems I've made another mistake. Get him out of here! Detective at me, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, The very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Ugh. Yeah. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong.
Objection!
Oh my god. What the heck? That's such a deep objection. To err is human, to forget's divine. Get out of here! Humans aren't machines, they have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes. Get out of here, that's 3 mistakes in a row. It's not as pretty as that. Oh, his coffee. Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. I don't like this guy. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Yes, Mr. Wright, what exactly is that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Mr. Atme is no ace detective. This Mr. Atme is a fake. Mr. Atme is Mask the Mask. I don't think he's gonna be Mask the Mask. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna, you know what? Shoot your shot. He's Mask the Mask himself. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atme. True identity is Mask the Mask. Oh, look at him. The music. Second option, he's a fake. A fake means like, this is not the real Luke Atme. He's a fake. Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Luke Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up the clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... No. Oh, please, the explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you, in fact, are Mask the Mask. But Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Mask the Mask. The security camera belongs to the Lordly Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. But he did. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness? He's not denying it. Aha. He's losing his mind. The masked MO is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're so very clever to have come to a conclusion. I am impressed, sir lawyer. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance. Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. It's too easy. Detective Atme, when you assume the thieves are done... Oh. He just threw his coffee. This is assault. Get him out of here. What the heck? Godot Blend, or Gobbo Blend 102, a personal favorite. He threw the coffee at me. Why? Mr. Gobbo. The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. Get him out of here. He assaulted me. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Gobbo, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Wright. If this detective is really the thief, then show us proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping on your face. Why? That hurts. Look at him. It's suctioned onto his head. That's why it's stuck at a 45. He got suctioned on. Hit him with such force. Oh, God. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. The court would like to see this decisive proof you have. Quickly. Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. The judge is not gonna do anything? Yeah. Are you alright, Nick? Atme looks pretty rattled right now. Yeah, he does. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? I think I can. The decisive evidence that proves Luke Atme is in fact Master Mask is right here. As usual, the defense comes prepared, Your Honor. Yep, we're prepared. Very well then. Let's see what you got. Please present proof that Master Mask is actually Luke Atme. Oh my god. Security camera photo? No. It'd be the camera data. It would have to be the camera data. Here's your proof. What do you think, Mr. Gobbo? It looks to me like Mr. Tread is still a mite eepy. Oh god. Uh-oh. Maybe I don't have the evidence. Perhaps you'd like a big mug of my special Gobbo blend. Well, no thanks, I'm fine really. No! Damage. I don't have a thing. Proof? Of course I've got nothing. Yeah. Ha! Just what I had thought. Okay, I don't have proof. A man has to hold up his head high no matter how bad things get after all. Ugh, I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But are you just gonna give up and let us lose this? So you've come to your senses, have you, sir lawyer? Oh god, I can't think of a counterattack at all. It seems like the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Gobbo, if you have any further to add, then... Oh, who said hold it? What? Who? Oh my god, it's her. Desi, who are you? That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Miss Delight, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. Oh, his bag! You mean that bag? When did she steal it? No, not the bag. It's what's in the bag. Well, oh my god, he did steal it. Holy. That's the sacred urn. Nick, it's the urn. Okay, we won. Guaranteed. It is her. Where did Luke go? I don't know. Order, you, madame. That urn, where did you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective Luke Atme. Oh, Desi, you're the best. Oh my god. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? He had it all along. It's over. You're gonna have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection!
Ha, pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, your name is Desiree Delight, isn't it? Yes, what about it? Ha! How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. He's gonna say, oh, you made it up. Well, what are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. I mean, I felt it as well, and I saw it. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I brought it here from the detective's office. I don't like this guy. Please, madame. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more can only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Miss Delight, please, Nicky boy, you gotta help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually at the Atme Detective Agency. Testify what I saw? I mean, I could testify what I saw. Because I felt the urn in the thing. So, don't know. Maybe the fingerprints. You know what? It'll be my word against everyone else's. So fingerprints. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, hey. Oh, come on now. Now you're really making me laugh. Fingerprints indeed. Oh, he's wearing gloves. Oh my God. Elementary mistake. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wrights? Is this witness's fingerprints? Witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyways. Nick, what are you gonna do now? I've come to... Wait, I touched it in the bag. Yeah, my fingerprints. Yesterday, and there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. My fingerprints. The defense proposes that the fingerprints on this person should be on the urn. Yeah, my fingerprints.
Take that!
Mine! So, what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyways? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. He's double on my shoulder. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Oh, he almost got caught. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time, but I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? Yes, I did. I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. That was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atme's office.
Objection.
True! Yep, you can't object. Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put on there, does it? Of course it does. Yeah, we had multiple witnesses. What did you say? It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the expedition, said. Yeah. I polished it until it was just about glowing. Oh, she took all the fingerprints off. I thought maybe I could just make it look more valuable. Yeah, so my fingerprints should be on it after that moment. Any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency. Yes. Ha! This blend, Godot Blend 107, I've decided it's a little too bitter after all. Too bad. Order! I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, cut off his balls. Get him out of here. Take this urn and... Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, do you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Yeah. Yes, I've finally broken him down. He's losing his mind. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy's nuttier than a fruitcake, yeah. You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Mask the Mask. I hope you enjoyed my little performance. He's losing it. Oh, we won. That was easy. Easy. Wait, that was it? Well, Mr. Gabo, and what's Mr. Atme's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. Did we win? Was that it? I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief. Nick, you were right after all. What? That was it? That was so short. No way. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight wasn't really the thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Huh? Wrong, I tell you. Not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening. The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me! I'm him! I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it! Pronounce me guilty, please! I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is. What is this kangaroo court? Objection! The true identity of the thief has been proven. Please hurry and pass judgment. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Oh my god. They're gonna try and pin the other crimes on him. Don't just stand there drinking coffee. Ha! Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes? If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry? I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are mask to mask, then prove it. That's what it means? Yes, I'll be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Yeah, he's delusional. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Oh well. Let's listen to this confession. Okay, let's hear him out. The truth is, I've been mask to mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually mask to mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo, that's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all. Well, no, because I have your card. I don't like the direction this trial has taken. But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway. Ha! You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Galbo, you're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only gonna get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison and the one and only true mask to mask. Thank you so much. I'll do my best. All right, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Sigh. This is gonna be easy. Yeah, because I have all the evidence I need already. Like, look at this. Because I have his wallet, I have the key card, and I have this. Come to the KB security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. Okay. I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all. I'm gonna press M on that. You got no alibi? I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I heard a defendant brag about having no alibi. I was in Lordly Tiller that night. No. That's too vague, even for me. Most precise, I was down at the basement warehouse. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Where was Rondelite when the crime happened anyways? We can prove he had an alibi. This case would be a piece of cake. Yeah, well, you're right, but ha. You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can. Mr. Wright, I have evidence. I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh, I've never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I thought I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show this, that proves where your client was on the night of the crime. Here it is. His wallet. Take that! His wallet, Mr. Delight. This wallet belongs to you, correct? Ah, yes, it does. I lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. Ah, no, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Hold up, I'm gonna grab some water. My throat feels horrible. I'm gonna grab some water, I'll be right back. I return. I drank some water. Sweet. When did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found approximately at 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No! Yes, he was. So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering that the distance between Lord Lee Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyways. True. Well, Mr. Gobbo, don't you have anything to say? Stop drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Gobbo. All right, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yeah. Like he's a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there. He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took out to use this. Yeah, your actual employee key card. The key card to KB Security's CEO office. No! Ha! That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security at the middle of the night anyways? Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all. Yeah, the blackmail letter. Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 a.m. that night. Yeah, this. The blackmail letter. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? That's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? Yes, basically it says, bring 50,000 buckaroons. That certainly sounds like a blackmail. Yeah, at the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself in KB Security's CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. No! They're all drinking his coffee, chugging it. Order! So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like the perfect case for the defense. Objection! You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say that the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company, but did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure of what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Nick, I think we're gonna track down the CEO guy. No, we don't. Yeah, we can just talk to Larry. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There is someone else who can testify. One person that can testify that the key card was used that night. Yeah, Larry. Larry works there. There he is. Take that! What? Who is this useless-looking young man? I agree with you, Judge. You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago, but he probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyways, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh? The question at hand is this key card. Yep, that's the key card that you use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one's for the CEO's office. You need to get it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Okay. Yep, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. Oh god. Blah. He just drank his coffee to spit it out. Oh, it's over. Finally, this case. We're free. Well, Mr. Gobbo, the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to the data, this keycard was used at 1 a.m. in the morning of the crime. Keycard was updated. Sick. What that means, it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Master Mask in this photo. Ha! It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough to brew a good cup of joe. So then, I did it. Ron Delight was clearly in the office of the KB Security CEO's office at the scene of the crime, or at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. I don't like where this is going. Therefore, it is impossible for the defendant to be Master Mask. Good job, you did it, Nick. I don't think it was gonna be that easy. That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief. He's saying the same thing he did before. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections? He was like, I don't want to be interrupted again. No, Your Honor. Very well. Finally, we're free. The court finds the defendant, Ron Delight, please. Yes! We're free! Yeah! Not guilty. Perfect. Court is now adjourned. Nice. October 13th, 2:24 p.m. That was quick. That was a quick case. No multi-day case. That was pretty good. Nick, you did it. You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Ah, Miss Delight. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, Pearls. I got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Who are you cohorting with? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself. I got slapped. She slapped me. Pearly. This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick, going after a married woman? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client. No, you got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. 2 slaps. A double slap. Well, anyway, all wells that ends well. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we got the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky boy here. I think she's actually the thief. But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us the urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So, the question is, how does she know the urn was there and was in that guy's office? And how did she get into that office? Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. I guess we'll never know. Yeah, how does she get the thing anyways? But the thing is, go on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. This guy looks like a scumbag. With that smile? Are you kidding me? Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. I'm probably not the only one who thinks this case was too easy. Yeah, I think it was too easy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. He's dead? Kane Bullard, the CEO of KB Security, dead? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. Oh my God, they're gonna arrest him for the murder now. 1 a.m. on October 12th, you don't mean. That's right, amigo. At the same time that cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? I'm here to take your clients. Oh, come on, you figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron DeLite was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been there imbued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLite was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard, an employee of KB Security. It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief, it's gonna convict him as a murderer. It's gonna be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. That can't be true. Oh no, but I am a thief, I tell you. Ron DeLite, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. What? This can't be. This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. Oh God, you and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely, you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I don't know who this man is. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least, let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? He might be quiet, and he may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. DeLite. He's been arrested. Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client's been arrested for murder. Oh no, she's lost! She is, oh God. Angry. Arrested for murder on this very same day he's declared innocent on larceny. What the heck is going to happen next? And we'll figure it out next time. Oh, that was pretty good. Exactly 2 hours. And it's almost midnight, so I can save here and then I can go to bed. Because I have a long day tomorrow. So, back. And boom, I don't want to get spoiled. Sweet. All right then, if you are still watching, I do appreciate it. Nice gameplay. Yeah, we didn't get to play Hitman today, but it's okay. I won't be streaming tomorrow, mostly because I have Japanese lessons tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. I have Japanese lessons, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. But I'll be back on Thursday. So Thursday I'll be streaming, I believe, Hitman, or was it Hitman? It was Silent Hill and Mafia 2. So I'll be doing Silent Hill and Mafia 2. So I'll be starting off with Mafia 2. And then, you know what? I might do Silent Hill first and then Mafia 2. Because Silent Hill, I'll play until I get too scared. And then I'll do Mafia 2 after that. But aside from that, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And I will catch you guys on the next stream. Looking forward to Thursday. I am as well. I can't wait. Also, I can't wait for Friday. Friday, I'm actually going to go pick up my car. It finally arrived here in Korea, so I can drive around, which is good. But I'll barely be driving here. Public transportation is quite good here. But aside from that, thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you guys on Thursday. See ya.